watch daily videos and ace your GRE preparation. Don't forget to click on the bell icon and subscribe to the channel.
Hi everyone, how are you guys doing today? This is Aishwarya and welcome back to GREKing channel. Okay, so today we are again going to talk about some vocabulary words, but before that we are just leveling up ourselves in the race of vocabulary. So we are moving towards intermediate words. These are the words you are actually going to see in your GRE or any of the other exams, also competitive exams which has English vocabulary or verbal ability. You will be coming across all of these words. So I hope you guys are always making notes and commenting below. Using these words in day-to-day life is going to make your life very easier, because that is how you're going to remember all of these words when you actually come across a reading comprehension or any sentence and you have these words there. Then you'll quickly remember because you have actually put in efforts to make a sentence out of it, and you're going to remember it throughout. Okay, so now let's begin today's vocabulary with some new words, and don't forget to bucket all the words as you have been doing. Okay, let's begin. So today the first word for the day is sporadic. Okay, so sporadic means, you might have heard these words, occurring at irregular intervals, okay, scattered or isolated. Okay, very common word. You have been using it, hearing it and reading it throughout your school days and your college days, but we don't usually use it, or you might or might not use this. So sporadic is something which is occurring at irregular intervals, not constant. Okay, synonyms would be occasional or periodic or intermittent. Like, you guys must be aware of intermittent fasting. Okay, so it occurs at regular intervals, like you set up a time of 12 hours and then you're again going to eat after 12 hours. That's intermittent fasting. So it is occurring at irregular intervals, scattered or isolated, like it's occasional. And antonyms of the word is going to be frequent or continuous or uniform. Okay, everything is continuous, everything is uniform. Okay, so those are going to be the antonyms of the word. Sporadic, occurring at irregular intervals. So antonym of the word or the opposite of the word will be frequent, continuous and uniform. Okay, now next word for today that we are going to learn is prevaricate. Okay, prevaricate means nothing but you speak lie, or you try to manipulate things and speak in a way that which is not truthful. Okay, so speak or act in an evasive way. Okay, so you manipulate things, you are not being truthful. So the synonyms of the word prevaricate, okay, just check the spelling there, will be deceive or equivocate. So usually if I have to give you an example, so when you hear politicians, okay, giving speeches, so sometimes they try to equivocate, or they try to make things sound very plausible that it is going to happen, but they're actually manipulating to get your words. Okay, so that was just an example. Sometimes it happens. So yeah, so prevaricate, the synonyms of the word is equivocate or deceive or vacillate or quibble. Okay, so these are going to be the synonyms of the word. Okay, next, moving ahead, the antonyms or the opposite of the word prevaricate will be authenticate or substantiate or validate. Like, you are being truthful, you are authenticating that these are the correct things, whatever I'm speaking or whatever is written in a document. So authenticating, substantiating and validating are the opposite of the word prevaricate, and prevaricate means speaking in a evasive way, like which is not truthful. Okay, manipulating speech. Next, the third word for the day that we are going to learn today is plausible. Okay, so try to use these words in your day-to-day language, and while you come across, like you're reading newspapers or any books, if you come across these words, or if you come across any new word, just underline it. Or if you have a habit of keeping notes in your cell phone these days, so just note down that word and note its meaning, so that you actually keep on building vocabulary. Okay, so plausible means seeming reasonable or probable. Like okay, this looks feasible, this could be done, so this looks plausible. Okay, it is supported by facts and figures that makes it reasonable, and you feel that it could be done. So the synonyms of the word will be credible. Okay, credible is like you believe that this particular thing is going to be done. persuasive, okay, or cogent or feasible. Okay, cogent also means that, you know, probable or plausible. So it will be done. It gives you a belief that, okay, if something has to happen, it is going to happen. So plausible means seeming reasonable or probable. Okay, antonyms of the word, like, you know, something which will happen, it gives you the belief. So opposite will be outlandish or preposterous, like, you know, there are, in near future you don't feel like it is going to happen, or it's skeptical or suspicious. Okay, so sometimes you say that, you know, you are skeptical about doing a thing, that, you know, you don't know that whether you should do it. If whenever you're trying to do it, you're taking two steps behind because you're not very sure of it. Okay, so skeptical, preposterous, suspicious, and outlandish, okay, are the antonyms of the word plausible. Okay, just bucket down all the words, lot of vocabulary. I know we are just increasing our level, but that's how you learn. These are the words you're actually going to see in your exams. Okay, now the last word for the day, the fourth word, is venerate. Okay, now what do I mean by venerate? Venerate is regard with great respect. Okay, another synonym of the word is revere. Okay, revere. Okay, revere, revere, or adulate, or defy. Okay, or extol. Okay, so you give somebody praise. Adulate is like, you know, you are treating somebody as if that person is next to God. Okay, you have a fan following for that person, you respect that person a lot. So you have that person has a fame and you are one of the followers of that person, so you are adulating somebody. Or dt, with the word dt there is something called as defy, and don't get confused, there are two defy, so this is the dt one. And the next is extol. Okay, extol also means you are giving respect to somebody. And next is revere. Okay, the antonyms of the word, like, you know, you're regarding somebody with respect, so you venerate. And the opposite of the word, or the antonyms of the word venerate, is going to be profane, or desecrate, or slander, defame, malign. Like, you know, you are going to talk bad about it, you are going to do bad mouthing about that person, you are not going to respect that person. So you are disparaging the image, like, you know, you're spoiling the image, you are maligning the person. So lot of antonyms: profane, desecrate, slander, defame, malign, and disparage. Okay, so these are all the words which tell you that, you know, you are speaking bad of the person, or you are degrading the image of the person. Okay, so venerate is to give respect, and all of these words you are degrading the person and bad mouthing the person. So very important words. The antonyms are also very important. You definitely see all of these words in exams, like disparage, slander, malign, desecrate. So just remember these words. Okay, so coming back to the end of the session, we learned 4 new words and lots of bucketing of words we have done today. The 4 words were sporadic, occurring at irregular intervals; prevaricate, so speaking in a manipulative way, speaking something which is a lie, not truth; plausible, something that seems reasonable or probable; and the last one was venerate, to give somebody respect. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the lecture. Do drop in comments if you have any queries or doubts, and there is a link in the description which is a course that you can buy to enhance your GRE preparation. All the serious aspirants, you can definitely check out the course link, and there is some discount going on, so you can use the coupon code and avail the discount as well. This is Aishwarya signing off. Bye bye. Happy learning.